Hello? Anybody there? What's up, world? Today, I'm gonna showcase Theomars. My Theomars, not everybody else's Theomars. Mine. You're gonna see mine. As you can see, he doesn't have very much HP, but then again, I don't think he really needs it. No, he does. I just built mine with max damage. I mean, I could do probably better, but I wanted more speed, and I'm gonna tell you why. Theomars is the water Ifrit. You can get them through guild points. Ifrit points, I think it's 450 for 10, and you need 100, so it's a lot. 4,500 points. 4,500 points will get you a chance to get Theomars. Because I say a chance because you summon one and you're gonna either get him, a Chamomir, which is the wind one, and Tessarion, the fire one. Chance to get one of those three. And looking at his skills, he has a universal. I say universal, I mean can be used anywhere. Critical rate 24%, which is pretty nice if you need crit rate. If your monsters are low on crit rate and their other stats are good enough. Now this is what makes him unique. I mean, it's a passive. I mean, you can't really use this skill. You can't pick it and use it to hit somebody. It's a passive. It always gains attribute advantage. That means he is like a neutral unit. Like he can hit wind. He can hit wind, which isn't elemental friendly to him. He can hit anything, and it doesn't give. It's like having 15% extra crit rate, or like he can just smash things, anything, and that's what he does. He's a beast. He attribute advantage means you gain like 15%, I believe it is, crit rate bonus. So you can have him at 85%, and you got the attribute advantage over any unit in the game. So that's a big plus for him, and he hits hard. So and when you receive fatal attack, which is an attack that will kill him, you will be immune to death for 1 turn. Meaning he gets the little endure buff above his head. And I mean, there's monsters in the game that can take that. If you have reset, you can reset his passive like Oblivion, and then kill him 1 shot. That won't pop up. And then there's other ones that hit him, and it just, like, say Ethna, the wind hell lady. Yeah, I've heard too. I'll show you guys her later. She hit you a bunch of times, removing buffs as she goes, and it'll rip it right off of them. In addition to be immune to 1 death, it is reusable. Like, you can actually use a skill resetter. Ganymede, for example, the Wind Fairy King, can reset the passive, and then you can't be killed again. Or if you take 10 turns, which Theomars likes to do, 3, 4, sometimes 5 turns in one go, he'll reset his passive within 2 turns. Now, this skill here, Triple Crush, attacks the enemy 3 times with magic and weakens the defense for 2 turns. Here's the thing, 2 turns with a 50% chance. So then you got the 5% plus 5% plus 10%. It's a 70% chance with the additional 10% bonus and damage, and then another 10% bonus damage. So when Theomars was reading his skills, he looked and seen where it said 2 turns, and he didn't realize that meant 2 turns, 2-turn defense break. What he thought that meant was he gets 2 turns. In the Mega Smash, attacks with magical powers inflicts continuous damage for 2 turns. He's seen that 2 turns again and thought, oh, I should always get 2 turns, which most of the time Theomars gets 2 turns. So the damage increases according to attack speed. That's skill 1, so that is major right there. And then continuous damage for 2 turns, 50%, plus the 10, plus the 15 makes it 75%, that he's going to do a damage over time, which is a dot. And that'll deal an additional 5% on each turn the enemy takes. And then you got the 10% and the 10% and the 5%, 25% additional damage. And then when you awaken him, he increases his own crit rate by 15%. Now you're gonna want to probably get him on violent whenever you can. Good on Swift, because you've seen that first skill increases damage with speed. So with him, the big build is speed, crit damage, attack. Speed slot 2, crit damage slot 4, attack slot 6, and then a lot of people run him with will. You can do blade if you need more crit rate. Revenge, he hits hard on that first skill, so a revenge hit could potentially be fatal to an enemy. You got to get as much speed as you can, as much as attack as you can, as much crit damage as you can, and it's got to be high enough crit rate. I'd say 75 or higher. 75 will put you at like 90, so that's decent with his elemental advantage. And as you can see, I have low HP, and I'm going to tell you why I have low HP. I tried focusing more on speed and attack with some crit rate and crit damage because I want him to hit hard, and he's on violent. I want him to go again. I want him to use his 3rd skill, defense break, and then use his 1st skill and take the unit completely out fast. So if he gets 1st turn and he takes a unit out, now if you're in arena, it's 4 versus 3. If you're in Guild Wars, it's 3 versus 2. You're up. And now when they take a turn, even if they focus him, most of the units out there, most of them, not all, can't kill him because of the right here, passive Elemental King. He gets the Endure above him, so they can take his health down to I think 1 HP. It might be 0 even, 0.01, I don't know, but he can't die. So he's gonna get another turn, and there's a chance he's gonna go again. And this is why he's so good on defense, arena defenses and Guild War defenses, because if you try to take him out and he pops his Endure, he's gonna get another turn, and most likely he's on violent. He's gonna go 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 more turns. So I got him on violent and I got him on revenge. So if he gets hit, there's a chance he attacks back. And as of right now, I think with a defense buff and attack break, his 1st skill is hitting somewhere between 30 and 40,000. And I'll show you. Okay, there's a 2nd galleon I'm skilling up. But we will actually, I think he's on. Yeah, he's not fast enough. I re-ruined him recently, but I'll leave him in there because he's on. No, yeah, he's only on 1 set. I'm gonna put the team on here. I'm gonna give Theomars. I'm gonna run Galleon. Galleon's on 2 times fight right now, so I'll use him. Is he faster than Theo now? No, he's not. So I don't have the defense break here. You know what? I'm just gonna run this. I'm not even gonna do an attack lead to show you what he can do. You don't have a leader skill. I'm just gonna do it without a leader skill and all. And we'll see what we can get. As long as Theo doesn't take everybody out first turn, I'll be able to get the defense break up and the attack buff. Right there, 19,000 on his own, just by himself. First skill. And now, let's see the hit with the attack buff and the defense break. 49,000. 49,000 first skill. 48,000 there. And that's first skill. Okay, here's a second skill with no attack break, no defense break. So it look like a 5 and 2 9s. Okay, this is defense break, no attack buff. 31,000 by himself. 20,000 there. No defense break. It looked like 3, 3, and 7. Killed it though. Okay, now we're gonna focus the route. Okay, attack break, or defense break, attack buff, and we're gonna hit him 17,000. Him 46. 46,000. 31,000. And that and him by himself with, you seen 13,500 HP, low defense. You're gonna see he will farm fame on hell, and anything lower by himself. I know when I use him, he doesn't really like the proc much, but then again, the defense procs are always in favor of the violent procs are always in favor of the defense. So if you put it on auto, he seems to proc a lot more. Whether that's part of the game or not, whether it's like when you're doing manually, it just never seems to want to do anything you want it to do. So, like, my opinion on violent runes is use them on all your defense monsters because they have a bigger chance to proc. 47 seconds, that was a late start with it too. This guy, like I said, is amazing. He's a must-have. I mean, you'll see some players that high-end game that don't use him that much anymore. I don't know why, because I haven't found a reason to ever not use him. He just all around. I'll use him in Siege. I use him in Arena sometimes. Not as much anymore in Arena, but Guild War, almost every match. I'll use Bastet, and then I'll use Oak and Theo against a Theo, and I'll use Okeano's second skill to reset it, and then Theo to one-shot it, get rid of the Theo, and now it's 3 versus 2. Easy. I use him in Lab. All around amazing unit. When he gets a revenge hit, it's like a good feeling. When he gets a violent proc on offense, and you get to see your runes working for you, your monsters working for you, it's a good feeling. When you're fighting one, and they go 3 times, like you could be down to Theo, and his Endor's popped. He's got the little thing on his head, prevents him from death, and then you hit him with all 3 of your units, and then he goes, pops 1, kills it. He uses 2 turns on the second one, kills it, and then goes a 3rd time and one-shots your 3rd monster. And it was 3 versus 1, and he had 1 HP, and he took 4 turns and killed your team. It happens too often. You see it. It really does. So prepare yourself for that against Theomars. But okay, this is I'm gonna do a list of water monsters and fire monsters. I'll make playlists for each one: wind, light, and dark. I have plenty of all to do it, and a storage full of probably 40 or 50 more 6 stars. So I hope you guys like this video, and you want to stick with me, even keep watching. Maybe there's something you want to see, let me know. I'll get around to making that. I mean, I'll do whatever it takes to keep you guys happy and watching. This is fun for me, so thanks guys.